So in my opinion, I think it's definitely an underrated modification to the car. I do it to all of them. You know, the 240 has one that I built, and I'm actually going to build one today. I can't weld it because I don't work there anymore, so I'll have to bring it back to the CT drive shaft to get it welded. But I used to work there, so I made a bunch of drive shafts. So it's going to be a one-piece solid drive shaft. This is the tubing DOM, and here's a whole lot of parts right here. I'm going to open them right now and show you each part. I'm going to go ahead and start opening all the parts. Let's start with the first one. It's going to be a 1310 universal joint. This is the brand, APCO, however you want to say it. Let me go ahead and unbox this. So I went with the 1310 integrated seal high performance joint. Quick look at the inside. So it has the integrated rubber seal, and it has all the bearings in there, and it's a high performance solid joint. So it shouldn't fail anytime soon. So that's that. These are all C clips or G clips. There's a couple of different colors for different thicknesses. Sometimes you have a little bit of slop, so use a thicker one to compensate that slop. I worked at CT drive shaft for, I say, at least 6 years. I built dozens and dozens of drive shafts for all different cars. So I'm going to be building my own. I just don't have the welder or the balancer to really finish it. And this box, same thing, 1310, another universal joint. Keep that one boxed up. And then this box right here looks like a weld yoke. Yep, there we go. Brand new 1310 weld yoke. So this actually gets pressed into the DOM tubing that I have. There's one. There's two. Nice and shiny. And then this is like the flange yoke. So this is the flange yoke, which connects to the differential. I'm pretty sure 310221 is the same as the S13, S14, and the R34. They all share the same one. I'm sure the 32 and the 33 might be similar as well. So new it's sharp. Like just machined. This is the flange yoke right here. 4-bolt pattern. Looks good. This is the slip yoke, which is 310330, also 1310. So I got this one from the shop, and it looks like it was slightly used. I don't feel any like scoring or anything. I'll hit it with like a Scotch-Brite pad just to kind of scuff it up. Hopefully it doesn't leak or anything like that. It feels good. Yeah, it was definitely used. But hopefully it's good and doesn't give me any issues, because this is the only one they had. Nissan. This works in RB25 and the 300ZX. Alright, and for the last piece is going to be the tube. Let me go ahead and open the DOM tube. Here's the tubing. I think it's like 7 feet of tubing. I definitely don't need all that. Probably need like half of this. So this is the cardboard it comes in. Alright, looks like they lied to me. This isn't DOM tubing. This is just regular 3-inch. Those liars said it was DOM. I know the difference. Has a little bit of weight to it. Alright. Now, next step. Now I need to back the car up, jack it up, remove the original 2-piece dry shaft, and then I'm going to have to get my measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'll back it up and start to jack it up. Phew! Now I'm sweating. Alright, we got the car all jacked up. Got the 2 jack stands in the rear underneath the subframe. I got 4 inches of wood underneath the front. Same thing there, 2 inches and 2 inches. All jacked up. Alright, I got my mat to lay on. I got my breakaway. I'm about to spray the bolts that hold the bearing and the bolts that connect to the diff. Let me go ahead and do that now. I got the first piece off. It's this bracket right here. It's held on by 4 12mm bolts. You have to get this off in order to get the dry shaft out. This is kind of like a dry shaft retainer or something to stop in case it falls or breaks or something like that. So first you got to take that off. You might have to drop the exhaust a little bit, but I'm trying to get around that. And then the back differential bolts are 14mm, and the drive shaft carrier bearing bolts are also 14mm. Here's a quick look underneath. Pretty decently clean for 30 years old. And the exhaust looks like it's kind of new also. Aftermarket downpipe. I guess that's probably a test pipe. I don't know if there's actually a resonator in there. And you got that muffler and the other muffler. This thing should be a lot louder. So I just sprayed the differential bolts with PB Blaster, so I'm going to give that a couple minutes to soak in and help me out with those bolts, because they're pretty darn tight. So I'm just going to hang tight in the meantime.